massage retreat being held in North Carolina, and I'm also on the back porch area of a place called Kula Yoga and Wellness. It's basically a yoga studio, so I've taken it upon myself getting here a bit early. And of course, I'd normally ask permission to use the space indoors, but I think outdoors is very nice here to do a little video. No one's here yet, so here we go. We'll just do a quick 15 minutes morning practice. So let's start in a standing posture today, since we've already gotten moving. I will do a few sun salutations with upward facing dog, downward facing dog, and also some opening movements. Actually, let's start with standing first, with a few forward folds. Placing our hands beside us and our feet beneath the hips, inhaling and raising our hands up towards the sky. Exhaling, folding forward. Inhaling and raising up. Exhaling forward. Do this a few more times, and with each inhale we can raise up, perhaps keeping a flat lower back and increasing a slight back bend into the upper back. Letting the neck hang loosely and stretch along the back. One more slight back bend. Inhaling and raising. Exhaling forward. We'll step towards the side of the mat now. Spreading our feet apart, we'll move into a starfish. Inhaling, extending our arms up and around, and exhaling a slight squat, bringing the elbows in towards the rib cage. We'll repeat this a few times. Saying good morning. It's the first time I've done an outdoor recording in a while, I think. It's supposed to be over 80 degrees today, but in the afternoon it's supposed to also be raining, so this is kind of an optimal time. And there's no mosquitoes flying around right now. Where I'm staying at an Airbnb, it's a lot of wooded area, and certain times of the day, especially evening time, it might be a lot more mosquitoes. So this is a good time to just do this quick morning practice. Now we'll incorporate some moonflowers. Inhaling, that was I think starflowers or sunflower. Moonflowers, kind of sweeping the hands towards the ground and hinging forward at the hips. These are terminologies from my yoga training with Yoga Fit, sort of adapted for the gym environment. Some very modern terms, sunflower and moonflower. And then we'll do a couple more of these sweeping, hinging movements. And this time, let's switch between the two. Inhaling into starflower or sunflower, exhaling into the rib cage. Inhaling, reaching through the fingertips, exhaling, sweeping towards the ground. On our next inhale and exhale, we'll pause in the goddess posture, squatting again, and raising the hands up towards the sides, keeping our hip kind of in line with the heels and our shoulders in line with the hips. We'll do this a couple more times, inhaling, raising up, exhaling into starflower. circulation, breathing going, and then resting down into the goddess posture for a few seconds. Taking a moment, listening, and one more time. Slight back bend if you want, and folding. Pause one more time in that goddess posture. And then coming to standing, we'll do a couple sun salutations. Inhaling, standing at the front of the mat, raising up with a slight back bend if you like. Exhaling, folding down. Stepping back with both feet into plank. And lowering down into, rising up into upward facing dog. And then pressing back into our downward facing dog. Pressing through the hands. Let's pause here for a few seconds, noticing the sensation. Then stepping back, both feet between the hands, raising up with a flat back and exhaling, folding. Inhaling, raising up. We'll move to the vinyasa on the other side. And then exhaling, folding. Raising up with that flat back and stepping back, both feet into plank, lowering down. Inhaling, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Taking a few breaths here, noticing the feeling. Stepping both feet between the hands, inhaling with a flat back and exhaling, folding. Now raising up again, let's move into triangle pose, turning our bodies one way. The front knee has a slight micro bend. We can square our bodies towards the side, extending through the fingertips, and then hinging down towards that front foot. Now we can stop here. We can also go all the way to the toe, but also opening up the upper torso towards the sky. Looking up towards those upper fingertips for a few breaths. Getting humid out here. Inhaling. We can pivot both feet towards the other side. Extending through the fingertips again. Exhaling, hinging forward. No need to shift forward on the hips too much. You can just hinge forward. Have some more stability within the SI joint area. Reaching through and feeling that opening all along the upper side torso. And returning to standing. Let's move down towards the ground, stepping forward, moving to one forward fold, and then one more downward facing dog. Inhaling, raising up, exhaling, folding back, stepping back into plank or jumping back with both feet, and then lowering down. Inhaling upward facing dog, exhaling downward facing dog. Taking a few breaths here. Now lowering the knees down to the ground, let's come to the seated posture. Got some magflies here, which I believe are harmless. I don't think they bite you. Anyhow, let's lower down to the ground and do some bridge pose, just to open the hips a bit. Didn't do too much balance or twists yet. We'll do that, and then we'll move into a meditation. Inhaling, raising the hips towards the sky. And exhaling forward. Lowering down, right? Inhaling one more time. Pressing the hips forward. Lots of birds flying overhead here. Definitely different to do it outdoors. And then let's hug the knees to the chest, do a little rock. And now we'll just finish with the twists. We could lower both knees and legs at a 90 degrees, knees to either side. A few breaths, moving to the other side. When you're ready. I can still see the moon up there, which is interesting. I didn't realize until internet that the lunar eclipse actually happens every 2 to 3 years, depending on where you are on the Earth. It's not a once-in-a-lifetime thing. But the moon's always there, somewhere, in this physical world. Now we can extend our legs and our arms coming to a lying down posture. We'll spend a few minutes in seated meditation. If you choose to have the seated Zen posture, you can have support with a cushion, sitting cross-legged or lotus, or even like this. We'll spend a few minutes here, breathing, and appreciating moving in the morning. some awareness back into the room, some movement. Hearing some roosters crowing in the distance, so definitely not in Atlanta anymore. And thanks for joining for the morning practice of movement, appreciating the day. Namaste.